I've always been around music and playing and stuff like that and performing, but never, I guess, as fully as I am now. And I've only been playing and singing for right about 6 years, I think. So we went and saw Thomas Rhett at this place in Abilene, and we were standing there front row, and I was yelling at him the entire time, and he pulled me up on the stage and asked me to sing a song. I was like, I have no idea how to play guitar. Don't hand me the guitar. I don't know any of the songs, really. So we sang. I looked directly at him the whole time, didn't look at the crowd at all, was terrified. And afterwards, he was like, hey, man, that's really great. You know, catch me later. And I went over to the bus, and we talked, and he asked me what the name of my band was. I was like, I don't have a band. I don't even know how to play guitar. I've never sang a day in my entire life. And he was like, oh, you should look into it. That wasn't that bad. So I went home and took my stepdad Heath's guitar and decided I was going to learn how to play it. Hold your ear to the ground. I'm a huge country music fan, don't get me wrong, but I am the biggest alternative and punk rock guy. The one that really sticks out to me is the band from Arizona, and they're called the Maine. They're one of my heaviest influences.
It seems like you grapple with honesty a lot in this album. Talk about the theme of honesty that you have in Breakdown. It seems really prevalent.
It's not really a honesty as in, okay, it's nice to always be truthful, but like be honest with yourself when you need to be, and just, you know, there's sometimes you can't get through things by yourself, and it's never bad to reach out to somebody else to lean on, I guess. My body's aching and my heart is racing. Been running for so long.
When I heard your song Long in the Tooth, I remember that was an expression that my grandfather used to say. That's not something that you really hear a lot of people say. Tell us about that track.
That's honestly one of my favorite songs I think I've ever written. It was one of them. It came out so much different than what I wanted it to be. Because when I was originally writing it, I wanted it to be a story of a guy's life going from childbirth all the way to death, calling it Long in the Tooth, because at the end it's him looking back at everything. I didn't really mean for it to be as honest as it came out, but I'm happy it was, because it was kind of something that made me feel a lot of relief when I listened back through it and was like, oh, this is what I was trying to say to myself. 'Cause I've been too far away from home. I'm worn down, bearing a heavy load. Pearson Road is the song that it's me going to my favorite place to go, and when I get there, realizing, why am I stressing about all these minor inconvenient things when ultimately all I know is I can live, because one day I'm going to die and end up in our family cemetery on Pearson Road, which is the road that my brother lives on. It's on this tiny little red dirt road, and every time I turn onto that dirt road to go to my brother's, I text him or call him and say, hey, I hit red dirt and leave the light on. It's being specific and giving you a landmark location or a figure to really cling to, but it also gives you just enough for you to go, man, I remember that time I turned on this specific red dirt road when this specific thing was going on. And it really gives you, as a consumer, a way to grab it and make it like, this is my song. I love those guys. I picked up Will. He was the first audition I had. I had 2 songs out. He sat down with me in the audition, and I messed up the songs, and he didn't, so I figured he knew them better than I did. I think I met Reed my 2nd or 3rd show I ever played in my entire life. We've been literally inseparable ever since. So we just brought in my good buddy Nathan Herring, and he is a guitar maniac. Our drummer Matt, he is like this tiny little guy, and we like to call him the Wonder Boy because he's perfect, like literally perfect. I've never seen this guy do anything wrong. When we're out there playing live and we're all really into it and having a good time, those spots really shine through, and I feel like it makes our songs easy to be chanty. Being able to stand up there with 4 of your best buds and just play songs that mean something to you, there's no other feeling like it ever. For me, there's nothing like it.